you what the formula was for area? Connor M.
Length plus width equals area.
That's close. He said length plus width equals area.
Time.
What'd you say?
Length times width equals area.
Good. So the length times width equals the area. So that's what we're going to do today. Today we're going to play a game that has to do with helping us with the area. We're going to practice some of our area. So everybody has a grid paper on your desk, but you are going to work with a partner next to you. So you only need one grid paper. If you guys fill up the one grid paper together, then you can go work on your second grid paper. But for now, just have one grid paper with two people. Okay? So Connor M and Olaki-san, you guys will work together. Lauren and Bill, you guys can work together. So I'm going to show you up here how we're going to play this game. So everybody has a pencil, and make sure that you and your partner have different colored crayons. So what we're going to have in the middle of our table, we have a cup, and we have some unit cubes, and we also have some dice in there. So I want you to make sure every person has their own die, their own dice, and then we have these unit cubes in here just to help us. If we want to use them on our paper, we can. So what we're going to do is, say for instance, my partner is Rachel. So I'm going to go first, and I'm going to roll my dice, and I got a 5. So 5 is my first number, and I'm going to roll again, and I have a 1. So I have a 5 and a 1. I need everybody to pay really close attention up here. I rolled a 5 and I rolled a 1. So that means I am going to draw on my paper a 5 by 1 rectangle. 5 is my length and 1 is my width. So I'm going to draw a 5 by 1 rectangle. And that is right up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, that is 5. See the 5 squares in that? And I can even put my squares, if you want to do this to help you, this is why these unit squares are here. You can put these to help you show that it is 5 unit squares. So then I'm going to take my crayon. So if my crayon's green, I'm going to color in the middle green. So pretend that's a crayon and I'm coloring it in green. So in the middle, I have to write my equation, my length times width equals area equation. So remember I rolled a 5 first, then I rolled a what?
1.
And what does 5 times 1 equal?
5.
Good, so you see how I did that? So then now it's my partner's turn. So it's Rachel's turn. So if Rachel's gonna roll, and she got a 3, if you guys want to use two dice, that way you can remember your numbers, that might be easier. So then she's gonna roll a 4. So she has a 3 and a 4. So her rectangle is gonna be a 3 by 4 rectangle. So let's count how many squares. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do it by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So look, that's the whole big rectangle, right guys? So then, what were the 2 that I used? I used 3 times 4, and what does that equal?
12.
12. Good. So then Rachel is going to take her color, and if her color is purple, she's going to color the inside of hers purple. So we know that two different people are playing because we have 2 different colors. So the object of this game is whoever fills up the chart first, you guys are going to keep playing until you fill it completely up. And if you roll something that doesn't fit, Just roll again. Try to fit something else that fits there, okay? And so the object of the game is whoever fills up their paper first and has more boxes, they're the winner. Does everybody understand? Is there any questions about this game? About this lesson game? Maxwell. Maxwell. Guys, will you listen to Maxwell because he might have a good question for us? Go ahead, Maxwell. You can start and put your square wherever, you can put your rectangle wherever you would like on the paper, okay? Does that answer your question? Okay. Rachel, you have a question?
Do we do it on the same paper?
Yep, you guys are both sharing one paper. Now the reason I gave each person one paper is because if you and your partner finish before the entire class does, you can use your second paper to fill that up as well, to play a second game, okay? But first, I'll give you one. But first, we are using our own paper between our both partners. So Nigel and Frankie, you guys can be partners.
I want to worry about myself.
Hadassah, you can move to Hadassah and Jalen, you guys can move to the back table and be partners, okay? And then everybody will have a partner at their table. So I want you guys to get started. You can use those little unit cubes to put out on your thing to count out your rectangle, your length by width rectangle. And then I'm going to make my way around and see if anybody has any questions and just help people who are working. Yes. Alright, so you're going to you don't need Yes, Maxwell, you can work with Ashley. Oh, Ashley's working with me. Oh, okay, well then you can work with Diego. You guys can figure it out. That's not even figured out. Maxwell, bring your thing over here. You guys can share. Everybody should have their own dice. I put 4 dice in each group. Therefore, 2 people can work on have 2 dice. But, okay, I'll give you guys some dice. Go ahead and back it up. You have to get started on the assignment. Yeah. 1, 2, 2 dice. Can you give them? No, I need to give them a can.
What was it? I don't have a second.
You need to use pencil to outline your square or your rectangle.
That's it.
You guys are sharing a paper. So this is, you know, Rachel is king. So she's going to write what's in here. Okay, everybody, can I see it? Awesome, then you work with me. Can you get how about you get a clipboard, Warren, and work with me on the board?
How does the green bag work? I'll get a bean bag. I'll go myself.
You guys work together.
Ooh, that's
And I know
I know.
this game's going to go quite but a lot of people. Warren, can you set the game up for me and I'm going to play with you? Here. I need you to. Oh, you need to get a colored crayon, buddy. A colored crayon. And then pick me out a color too, okay? Here's the unit cubes. Make sure you both have dice. Lauren, don't touch that. Thank you. Go get us colored. Max. Oh, I had to write down. Oh, Maxwell West. Come back.
Wait, this is confusing. No.
Boys and girls, I have a question, and somebody needs to answer it. I wonder if you can answer my question. So if we rolled a 6, and we rolled a 3, and we make our rectangle, and we are thinking in our head, wow, 6 times 3 is really tricky. I don't know if I can find that answer. What's another way on a paper that we can figure out 6 times 3? After we make our
6
what'd you
times
say?
3.
What did you count? What? Count the squares in the
It's
rectangle we just
18.
made.
Exactly.
Did everybody hear Waylon? Waylon, can you say that louder for the class so everybody can understand?
Count the squares.
So you can count the squares inside the rectangle you just made. If you can't do 6 times 3 in your head, that's okay. You count the squares on the inside. That's why we are learning area. We are learning multiplication.
6
So you guys
times
can
3
count the
is
squares.
8.
Yeah. Connor also said you can count the rows in the column. You great way. You guys are working together. So you guys are sharing. You can work together. You guys can start over 1. So you are. So now, Frankie, roll this will be your purple rectangle. One by one. Roll on it. Let's figure it out. Alright, are you ready? Waylon, do you have a question? If nobody's out, somebody's out. Wait, once they come back, Maxwell is your partner. Maxwell, you are the partner. You want to talk to him? Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Thank you for being cooperative also and working with Justin or Diego. I think you might have to work with Diego Maxwell, but thank you so much. Ashley, are you working with Mia? Okay, I want to see both of you color on the same page. Make sure those rectangles on the same page. You have to work with them. You guys can do it. You got it. I'll be sure to hear what's going on. You hear good math conversation there. Yes. You guys can both have it. Because you guys are taking turns. So you guys, so if you're taking turns and you're rolling those, everybody else has 2 for everybody has 1 for person. I wouldn't pay attention to them. They might not be doing it right. But trust me, everybody has 1 per person. So that way, when you roll 1, you roll the other. That's when you know this by this, length times width. Your first roll can be your length. Your second roll can be your width. And then you write that first number times that second number, and then you find out the whole area. Okay, 1. You ready? What did you roll? You rolled a 3. Bill, are you you want to come down here and work with us? Nigel, are you having a seat working? Great. Yep. Here, you can just come over here. We're gonna work on this page. We're all gonna do this. What is that? It's 2 times 6. Wow. Good. So can somebody else roll? No, it's Bill's turn. Good. So you make your rectangle, Bill, and then Warren will be your turn.
4 by 1. It's 4 by 1.
So where's the
Oh, wait. Let's go.
You did. Okay. So what's going on over here? So the purple is me, and the pink is you, Bill, and then the green is you. Okay. So Bill just rolled, and he rolled this. So now it's your turn, Warren.
Yes.
You had a 1 by 1.
A 3 by 1.
Oh, a 3 by 1. Okay. So draw that 3 by 1. Good, so here's a pencil. Write that equation in the middle. And tell me what you're doing. You said 3 times what? Can you read this equation to me?
3 times 1 equals 3.
Good, okay. All right, so now it's my turn?
Yep.
All right, let me roll real quick. Can I see the other? Okay, I'm just going to roll both of them. So I have a 5 and a 2. So it's a 5 by 2. So I make a 5. Here's 2, and I'm going to make it by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By 2. And that's a 5 times what?
2.
Equals what?
10.
Good. So this is my... I'm just going to outline in mine and marker since I don't have a crayon. So good. All right, Bill, it's your turn. So you go next. Yes. You did? 1 times 1? That's just a square then, isn't it? That's okay. Keep going. What'd you roll, Bill?
3 times 1. 1 times 1. 1. It's not going to fit.
It's not going to fit. Can you do it another way?
Yeah, I could just put it up here. 1.
So you're doing a 3 by 5?
Yeah.
Can you make the 5 maybe this way and the 3 the other way? Can you do a 3 by 5 that way? Yeah, sometimes we might need to change the,
Look at that.
switch the numbers around to make it fit on our paper, right? Good, and what's that equation going to be in the middle? The length times width equation.
3 times 5 equals 15.
Good, so what's the area?
15.
Good, so write that 3 times 5
Did I
equals
gotta?
15.
Do we have to do the whole paper?
Yep, you're seeing who fills up the most. So now, Warren, it's your turn. So can you roll and do the same thing that you just did here? Excellent. Keep doing that, guys. Alrighty. So what's going on over here? How's it going? Who's winning? Yeah, you're rolling some big numbers. That means you're taking up a lot of area. You guys have any questions, or are you doing okay? You doing okay? Okay, cool. Yep, that's perfect. Even though it's just a 1, that's fine. Just write a little 1 times 1 equals 1. Is it my turn? Okay. My turn? Okay. So where are my dice? And I I got a 5 by 1. So I'm going to do a 1 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what's my equation in the middle, guys?
5 times 1 is 5.
Good. Excellent. All right, who rolls next? Bill?
Me.
Keep going. All right, how's it going, girls? What are you working on?
We ran out of space.
You ran out of space? You can't fit any? Remember, if you run out of space and you can't fit any more rectangles, just roll again to see if you can roll a smaller area to fit in there. So just keep rolling until you can try to fill it up. If not, you can use that other paper to start a game over. Just count how many, you need to count the total areas. Who got the most areas. So Ashlyn, you are blue, right? Did you just make this? Alright, and what is the numbers that you rolled? A 6 and a 5. So what is that equation that goes in the middle? What's the equation that goes in the middle of the box if you rolled a 6 and a 5? What's the equation? See how Nia up here, she wrote 5 times 5 equals 25? Oh, right? Did you roll a 5 and a 5? Good, so what would you have? What would your equation be in the middle?
6 times 5. 6 times 5.
So what would your,
It equals 30.
what would your, it's okay if you don't know the total, but what would your equation be? What times what? 6 times what? 3?
6 times 5.
So you drew a 6 by 3 square. Should you have drawn a 6 by 3 square, or should you have drawn a 6 by 5 square? Oh, so you rolled a 3, but it's just a 5 now, so I must have turned it over. Is that what you're saying? Okay, so still, if this is a 3, let's just say you did roll a 3.
No,
So what would your equation be in the middle then? No, what's this number? It's not 5. You told me it's a what? Good, so what would you write in here? Good, go ahead and write it. Roll, Lauren, can you roll for me? Is that okay? You can use my marker and roll for me. Thank you.
it equals 9. Rachel.
So what is the total inside? What's the total area? What's 6 times 3? 18. Good. So then write equals 18. Perfect. So then you're going to color your rectangle what color? Blue. Excellent. Good. Keep going. You guys are filling up that paper good. And what is going over here? Alright, explain to me what's going on your paper, Connor.
So where?
Are you red, Connor?
Yes.
And Lockie's on your yellow. Okay, now explain to me what's going on.
Okay, so if I wrote a 4 and a 5, so I have to do a 4 by 5 of red. And so this is 4 columns and 5 rows. So that's 5 by 4. It's 4 columns and 5 rows.
Good, and that equals, what's the total area?
20, and the total area is 20.
Good, so that's, so 4 times 5 equals 20, that's the area. What's the equation again that you told me earlier?
4 times
The equation that you told me earlier for area?
area
equals what?
Length times width equals area.
Good, very good. Okay. Good, so who's rolling now?
Left time.
Good. So you have a 4 and a 3? No 4 and 4. 4 and a 4. Okay. Try to fit that square. If you can't fit it in over there. Oh, it looks like. Can you fit it in over there? You might have to fit it somewhere else. Yeah. Squeeze that square in. Yes. You have a question? All right, guys. Keep working. I'll be right back.
Really tiny edge counts.
What's your question?
Is this really tiny edge count?
The edge. Yeah, you can use that as the edge.
Miss Tan.
That's fine. Yes.
She's not following our rules that we said we do.
What's going on, guys?
She rolled the dice and thought about it, and she did the answer because we're trying to see her does it first. And she stayed there and thought about it. So I got it first.
All right, we'll just keep rolling, and whatever you roll, that should be the length times.
Rachel,
width.
I wrote
Okay.
in 36.
You just shake that off and keep going and play the right way. Whatever you roll is that times that, and that's what you make as the size, right?
Jordan, it was 42.
Alright, boys and girls, listen up. Nigel is coming around and he's handing you guys an index card. That's going to be your little exit ticket for me. So once you get your index card from Nigel, you're going to put your first and last name on it. And then I'm going to tell you what the question is. I'm going to write the question up on the board. Warren. You're going to listen to me, right? Okay. So your question is on the board, and this is an independent exit ticket. So on here, you're going to write your name, and then you're going to tell me what the equation for area is. And we said that multiple times during this lesson, so you guys should know. Nigel, did you have that one over here? Make sure you get that. Make sure you get them on the board. And real quick, let's just stop this thing where you guys are. And I'm going to go around to each table and see. So Alana and Justin, you guys work together?
Yes.
Who won? So I'm not looking for how many squares of that color. I'm looking for who took up the most area. So what does that mean? What does it mean when I say who took up the most area? Ariana and Connor over there. You guys are still. You guys are waiting to get your index card. Nigel. It doesn't matter what color you get. Nigel, I need you. I got this, Warren. Thank you. So you were writing what the equation for, what is the equation for area? So write your name on it. Sorry, what? Lauren, will you take me just write this down and write the what the equation is for area. Just do your best, okay? And I'm gonna have you collect all for me, okay? All right, boys and girls, can I have your attention? I need you to quietly clean up the unit cubes on your table if you were using those to help you. You're gonna put them back in the green cup. You're going to take the dice that you were working with and put them back in the green cup. And you are going to take your papers and make sure both of you and your partner's name is on it. And I also need you to make sure that I know who was what color. So you might want to write your name and your crayon color. Right? Okay, go ahead and clean up. Now we're going to look at the papers and see who took up the most area. Yes. Sorry. Nigel. So this is all right, Nigel, Bill, back to your seats. Thank you. Can you put this back in the break area? Warren, can you put that back in the break area? Thank you. And Warren, can you do me a favor and go around and collect all the accents? All right, great. And just stand up, buddy. The problem is, what is the area? What is the equation for area? Give it to it. So can you do me a favor and go around and dump all of the unit cubes in there? Thank you. Here, you might run out of room with this bag. Yes. I'll discuss that in a second. Okay, we're just going to go around and collect all the dice. Rachel's collecting the dice, Nigel. Make sure you don't pour that in there. I'm going to go over the homework order.